All right, guys, so we are in North Houston today in one of my personal favorite communities that's being built called the Highlands. I'm gonna show you all the info about the Highlands in a minute. We're gonna get to like where it's at. I'm gonna show you on a map in comparison to Houston, where we're at, shopping nearby, entertainment, schools, HOA, taxes, everything you need to know about this area specifically. But more importantly, we're gonna look at these houses. So when you're talking about luxury homes like this one I'm about to show you first that I'm walking out of right now, a lot of places you're gonna be in a super high price point. The Highlands is in still like kind of the early phase of being developed. So you're getting homes like this at probably the most affordable price you're gonna see all around Houston. And I do this every week. I'm in a new community filming. I say that not as a sales thing. That's literally what this is right now because we're so early on in the development. You know, the incentive to be here is lower prices on the homes. They're working on all the amenities, the big pool and like water slides, the whole thing. That's gonna open up next year. I really believe once that happens here in this community, it's gonna blow up after that because it's amazing. Forest area, just super, super cool community. But anyway, kind of what we're gonna do in this video. I'm gonna show you the houses. I'm gonna show you all the stuff I just talked about. Area, schools, taxes, HOA. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be super detailed. Hopefully it brings you enough value to where you can kind of get a feel for it and make a decision onto whether you like this area or not. And mind you, all of these builders, including this one we're checking out today, they build all around Houston. So whether it's the Highlands or a different community, we can find you the home that you like pretty much anywhere in the Houston area. So let's go ahead. Like I said, we're gonna jump into this one first. We'll get into all the details and the nitty gritty stuff in a minute. We're gonna go over pricing, all of that. So let's go ahead and jump into this house first. All right, guys, so here we are outside of the Rene model home here at the Highlands. This is by far one of my favorite model homes that they have here. Again, there's like 12 different builders here, so there's a bunch of them, this whole model home row. But coming in here, you can see you have this nice big grand entryway, high ceilings, and remember, this is a single story home. So you don't have a two-story here, you have a single story. So you're not going to get like the big high ceilings with the game room up there and all that, but really a beautiful concept for a single story home. You have your office right here to the left as soon as you come in. And wish you could see in these videos, man, but this thing was huge. Like that table was big, that chair is massive. You got those shelves against the wall back there. I'm having a rough morning, y'all. I just can't think of words, or I don't know what's going on. It's the holidays. Kids are out of school. There's a lot going on. But anyway, you got a half bathroom up here as well. So right when you come in, you can see you have your office to the left there. Just to the right, which is behind me now, you have that half bath, which is nice having a half bathroom up here towards the front. So, you know, if you're dining or you have entertainment, people over and stuff, they can use that half bathroom. They don't really need to come over here where this bedroom is and use this other bathroom. So you have a first bedroom here. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this one felt a little tight for how big this house is, being a one story. You know, that's like a twin or full size bed there. You do have room for a dresser. There's plenty of room to kind of walk around, so maybe you could fit a queen in here. Personally, I would have liked to see a bigger bedroom up here towards the front of the home. And what's nice though is you do have the bathroom that's kind of dedicated to this bedroom here. So you have a full bathroom. You can see single sink vanity there, nice tile, shower and tub combo. So kind of nice. You know, the bedroom could be a little bit bigger, but in my opinion, it's still nice having that full bath right there off the side. And then you have a little storage / linen closet right here as well. So, and they're kind of tucked off in that little hallway. And then going across the hall, this is where you're gonna have your laundry. You have a little mudroom area. That door to the right would be the garage door normally. That's just their offices right now. And then this room actually is pretty nice. So you can see you got a pretty good sized bed there. That might have been a king size bed. And then you have an attached bathroom here as well. So this could kind of be like your little secondary suite, if you will. Really good sized room. You know, you got that window looking out there to the side of the house. And then you come in here, you have your single sink. Nice big stand-up shower, glass shower door enclosure. It's all tiled, really pretty shower there. So again, kind of like a secondary primary, if you will, but really nice having that, especially on a single story, to have that up here towards the front of the home. So if you have older children, a lot of people might have, you know, grandparents, in-laws, whatever it may be, they have their own space here. And then coming back out, you have your laundry room here. So again, where that room was, you had the garage door entry. So from the garage, you would kind of enter right here into this little hallway. You had your laundry room there, you have your mud room there to the right. And then now we really get into what sells this home. This thing is amazing. This kitchen, this is honestly one of my favorite kitchens I've seen. I like the I don't know what you would call this, but this kind of like two-tiered countertop area, and then how it just kind of wraps around the entire kitchen. And then looking out from there, you have this formal dining room area, which by the way is huge. That table's huge. You can see there you have 8 chairs around that table, so kind of just give you an idea of how big this dining room is. And then looking back over here again, you know, if you're having Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, whatever it may be, just a beautiful entertaining space here. And then you get over here, you see all those windows looking out there to the covered patio. You got a fireplace there, TV mounted up on the wall, and then kind of like your more casual dining over here off the kitchen as well. And then getting over here, you can see just a ton of countertop space, which I love. And I love like kind of just entertaining at the island. So you can have people just hanging out at bar stools all around that island. You're over here, you're cooking, you're kind of just putting things together. Big walk-in pantry there to the right. And then going back this way, you got a nice big KitchenAid. These are all KitchenAid appliances. So you have a nice big KitchenAid cooktop here, 6-burner cooktop, KitchenAid refrigerator. You have your dishwasher there next to the sink on the left hand side, and then we'll just check out this pantry real quick. So you have a nice big walk-in pantry as well. This kitchen's amazing. But going over here, and then you can kind of just see again, if you're entertaining, you're just cooking, you're doing whatever, your kids are out there watching TV in the living room, just normal day, you don't even have to be entertaining. It's just a nice, cozy, just comfy space. You got those high ceilings. Again, all those windows everywhere, so letting in just a ton of natural light. Really, really great living, kitchen, dining, formal dining, and you have your little kind of more casual dining spot there. And then we'll go over here to the primary bedroom. And again, those windows are huge right there. I wish you could see how big this thing is from the video, but you got all those windows over there. You got a nice big dresser, little seating area, and you can see just how much space there is for me to just kind of walk around and shoot this video too. So that was probably, I don't think that was a California king bed. That was probably just a regular king size bed there. But you can see that seating area right there along the foot of the bed. Plenty of space for me to kind of walk around in here, get through here. So you can see just how big this room is. Then you got your tall double doors going into your primary bathroom. So nice, again, tall ceilings throughout this entire house. Since it is a single story, you don't have that second level above you. So they get to raise those ceilings up really high and just make this feel even bigger than what it actually is. Then you have your 2 sink areas here. That one to the left had a little vanity area as well. Then you come over here and you have a separate stand-up shower, and you can see how you turn to the left here, it kind of tucks down over there to the left. So it's actually a really, really good size stand-up shower. Nice tile to kind of match the other bathrooms as well. If you remember that stand-up shower and kind of that little secondary primary bedroom, if you will, towards the front had that same tile. So they kind of kept that same concept throughout the rest of the home as well. Then coming over here into a nice big primary closet. So you have and that's all standard too, by the way. You can upgrade those and put like big nicer shelves and storage and stuff in there, but that's just how it comes. So coming back out here, we'll go back, just if you're walking outside of your primary bedroom, just going out here, one more look at this kitchen, living room area, and then we'll go check out this back patio and backyard. So coming out here, you got this nice big covered patio and then yard space here. And everyone always asks me too in the comments just about the yard space, and every lot is different. So all these builders have different lots. You could be on a cul-de-sac which has a massive yard, just the lot size itself just depends on where it's located within the community. All right, let's get in here and see how much this floor plan is going for. So they don't have any of these on the ground that are built ready to be sold, but I can show you kind of their their price sheet list that shows you what all these homes start at. I love this house. I love this kitchen. I think this kitchen is really what sells this place. This thing is all the countertop space, the island right here in the center, just opened up to everything. This thing's amazing, but here we go. Let me turn you all around so you can see the price on this. All right, so here we are. You can see this is just the base prices for all of the floor plans that they build. You see right here, this M just means model. It's the 2855 plan, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. Starts right there. 522,900 is what this exact floor plan starts at. And then also, just to give you something before we go here, you can see they basically start with the 1-stories at 475,900. That's the 2349 plan. And then you go all the way up. Most expensive 1-story, 553,900, and then you get into your 2-stories from 527,900 up to 586,900. So keep in mind too, as we look at these homes, not just this model home, but the ones that we're going into. The ones we're going into already have a ton of updates. They're done, they're built, they're ready to be sold. So you'll see the prices on those once I show them to you. And then just in general, what we see people, once you get into a home and you're gonna build it, you go to the design center, just rule of thumb, I like to say add about 10% to whatever price you see on this base price. That's usually what you're gonna put in upgrades for the house, towards the house. So if you're looking at a 550,000 base price, I'd probably say realistically, once you do flooring and you update like backsplash, countertops, primary bathroom tile and shower and all that stuff that you're gonna wanna update, maybe add some sliders over here in the living room, add a fireplace, things you're gonna wanna do, at about 10%. So at 550, you're probably looking to be around the 600 range realistically, but keep that in mind as we go through this video. All right, guys, so let's talk about location, right? That's one of the most important things for people. You can see a beautiful house and a great price and all that, but it's like, okay, where is this place at? What's it close to? Is it out in the middle of nowhere? What the heck's going on here? So that's what we're gonna do right now. Pull up this map, show you exactly where the Highlands is in Houston. So as you can see right here, you have downtown Houston, right here, smack dab in the middle of all these loops. So you got 610 loop, Beltway 8 loop, and then 99 loop. So we're right along the 99 in a really great location actually, because you're smack dab in between 69 and 45. So I-45, you can see, is a straight shot up, and you're not far from the Woodlands. One of the biggest draws to this entire like north side, and why we're seeing so much development inside of these little pockets now. So you got a lot of Conroe developing over here, a lot of like this Porter area where the Highlands is. There's more communities that are developing here as well, because the Woodlands is pretty much built out. And it's amazing too. If you come out to Houston, you want to just kind of go out, have a nice dinner, see a really beautiful like small town vibe, but sort of like in between a big city and small town. The Woodlands is amazing. A lot of people love it, including me and my wife too. So being so close to there is nice. And as you see, this is Bush Airport. So this is the biggest airport here in Houston. One of the biggest airports in the country. It's not the biggest, but I think it's like top 5. I don't know, you can Google search that and see if I'm right or not, but I heard that it is. So you're right here. So not far from the airport, which is super important for a lot of people, me included, moving from California. We moved right here to Kingwood, which you can see isn't far from the Highlands either. We knew we were going to be going back and forth to California, having friends and family meet us out here and hang out for the week. Like my mom, this is Thanksgiving week. My mom's flying in this week, so looking forward to that. But anyway, and then you got downtown here. So, let's just say, for example, we're gonna go right here from the Highlands and you want to get over to like the Woodlands Mall. It is, and mind you, this is Monday morning at 7:40 right now, so it's 21 minutes. You can see I-45 right here. Actually, let me kind of zoom out, move this over for you. So if you're coming from the Highlands, say you work in the Woodlands, or you're going to be commuting right now at 7:40 in the morning to get up here to the Woodlands, you are 21 minutes away, which even with traffic isn't bad. So you can see if you didn't have traffic, honestly, you're more like 15 minutes to the Woodlands Mall. And the reason I use the Woodlands Mall is because that's kind of like where all of your main like businesses, everything else is kind of right here in this little pocket. So that's really the main reason I use the mall as an example for getting to the Woodlands. It's just super easy to get to, and that's kind of the main little area there. So you're 21 minutes to the Woodlands Mall, not bad at all. Let's say you're trying to get down to the airport. So Bush Airport, you can go, and what's kind of cool too is you can go several different ways. So you're 21 minutes down to the airport coming this way, or if you wanted to go over here, take 69 down to the airport, you're 23 minutes going that way. So again, 20 minutes to the airport, not a bad drive at all. And then say you're going to be working downtown, or you're just trying to go downtown to hang out, go to Astros game, whatever it is, Astros. Why can't I think of the basketball team? It's because they're trash right now. The Rockets. Nobody's even talking about the Rockets. They're actually not bad. They got a lot of young guys on the team that are playing really, really hard. It's just not. They don't have any notable players right now, so that's why I couldn't think of the name. I'm like, who the heck's this basketball team? It's the Rockets. You want to go to a Rockets game, Astros game, whatever. You're 42 minutes getting into downtown. And again, this is Monday morning at 7:40. Granted, it is Thanksgiving week, so a lot of people might be off work right now, but just in general, I know, again, I live right here in Kingwood. It takes me about 30 to 40 minutes to get into town, even on a weekday. This is, again, another maybe 10-15 minutes north of there. So you're looking at, during the week when it's a little bit busier, less than an hour for sure, probably about 45-55 minutes to get all the way down into town. So just keep that in mind too. But let's go ahead and go back, exit out of here, show you again where we're at. Zooming in real quick. Okay, I just showed you the Woodlands, the airport, downtown Houston, kind of like your bigger areas that you would want to go to do stuff. But what's right here in your backyard? Where am I going to shop? Where's Target? Where's Starbucks? Where's the important things on your day-to-day life that you're going to be looking to do, right? And the biggest one, as you can see, you have this Valley Ranch town center right here. So you have Centermark Valley Ranch. This is kind of just the area I'm pointing you to, and you are literally like not even 5 minutes. You just hit this road here, and then boom, right here to Valley Ranch. And I actually pulled up, if you go on to Valley Ranch Town Center, they have their own website here. So you can kind of scroll through some pictures, what it looks like. You have Academy Sports, Kroger's, the grocery store there, and a ton of restaurants. So like if you click on this link here, it's going to show you all of your shopping. So again, just like a picture of what one of the sections looks like. It's massive, by the way. So again, I'm not going to name all of these, but you got Academy, Hobby Lobby, Sally Beauty, you got Target, TJ Maxx. There's also Tesla superchargers here. I actually get that question a lot. A lot of my California people that fly out to visit like to rent Teslas, and there's not that many charging stations. So they're always like struggling trying to find a spot. There is one up here on the north side in Valley Ranch Town Center. So if you are going to be renting a Tesla, that's probably, and you're looking on the north side, you're going to have one in the Woodlands, and you're going to have one over here at Valley Ranch. So keep that in mind too. But as you can see, Ulta, ton of shopping. Anything you would want, you come right here to Valley Ranch, you can find. And then dining, you have, again, ton of restaurants. Jersey Mike's, Chick-fil-A, Dave's Hot Chicken, Panda Express, Whataburger. I'm actually going to scroll down to, there's a map right here. You can kind of see a little bit better. So again, this covers a massive area, by the way. You can see right back here is one of the football fields. So if you can imagine a football stadium, so you have a 120-yard little rectangle here. If you were to put that over here, that kind of gives you an idea of how big this area is. So you're talking like, I don't know, 10 football fields or more of this entire, probably 20 plus football fields. So just to kind of give you an idea of how big this shopping center is. But anyway, you got Target, Academy, Kroger, all your restaurants, Saltgrass, Chipotle, Buffalo Wild Wings, Chili's, Gringos, Olive Garden. And then you get down here, these are kind of your smaller, more fast food places that are right off the highway here. Jersey Mike's, Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Mod Pizza, Taco Bell. You got Urgent Care over here. You have an oil change place. You have your gas station right here at Kroger. Again, just anything you could want, anything you need to do is right here at the Valley Ranch Town Center. And like I mentioned, actually, we'll go ahead and map it so you can see exactly how long it takes you to get there. So we'll say Valley Ranch Town Center, if I can spell. So you're 7 minutes away, I guess, kind of depending on where you're at. I'm not sure why it's like taking you around. So that's probably 2 minutes doing this little loop that it's telling you to do. But anyway, you're really realistically about 5 minutes from the Valley Ranch Town Center. One thing I got a question about before too, on someone that commented on, asked a question on my channel the last time I did a video on the Highlands, was if you had to take 99, which is a toll road, to get anywhere. You actually don't. So if you come in here, this is gonna be the last thing I point out, by the way, and then we'll go check out this next house. It just popped in my head. So this is the Highlands. This is the whole community right here. And then you have this road, which is Cumberland Boulevard, which goes out to 1314. So you can see right here from 1314, you can kind of get through these little communities over here, but this takes you down all the way to 69 right here. So say, for example, you're trying to get to the airport, which we already looked up. The map told you just to take 99 to 69 and then go down to the airport here. But say you don't want to get on the 99. I think there's only like one toll to get to 69, so it would probably cost you like $1, less than $2. It's not that big of a deal. But for people that don't want to do that, you can take Cumberland out to 1314 and then hit 69 down here and get down to the airport. Same thing coming up 69. If you don't want to hit 99 and come this way, come up 1314, you get into the community right here off of Cumberland Boulevard. So keep that in mind too. You don't necessarily have to take the toll road everywhere. Yes, it is more convenient, but you do have other ways to get around that toll road. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and check out this second house. And by the way, this second house is a actual home on the ground that's finished and complete and ready to be sold. So most of the time, me and a lot of other YouTubers that I'm sure you're watching, we do a lot of model home videos, just like that first house that we just walked through before I showed you the little map and all that. The model homes are all decked out, you know, they're all staged by professionals, and so you kind of get in my opinion, it's an unrealistic idea of what the house is going to look at, because most people aren't going to put that many upgrades into the home. So what I went ahead and did this time is this same builder had 2 other homes on the ground. So I went and filmed those homes for you guys. So you're going to see what an actual finished home looks like with no furniture, no decorations, anything else inside of it, to give you a real idea of what this home's going to look like if you purchase it and when you walk into your finished home with nothing in it, right? So that's what we're going to go check out right now. But before that, hit the like button for me. I appreciate you guys. And add a comment if you have any questions about these homes, questions about the neighborhoods. We're going to get into the schools and the amenities and everything else on this next section. Just ask them in the comments. I try to do my best to go through there and answer everyone's questions. So ask away. Let's go check out this next house. Hit that like button for me. I appreciate you guys. Let's go do it. All right, guys. So here we are. And again, this house is a finished inventory home. So this isn't a model home. You'll see when we go in here, it's empty. This house is for sale right now. So this is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath. It's 2 stories, 3-car garage, 3,100 square foot home. It's a beautiful home. I'll get into all the details, pricing, and all that stuff right after we walk through this place. I want to show it to you first. So address, you can see right there, 8256 Mount Washburn Lane. Let's go ahead and get inside of this thing. So as we walk in here, you can see you got this nice big kind of, I wouldn't call that a spiral staircase, but half spiral, I guess you can call it, staircase going up, looking up there into the game room. And then to the left here, you have this massive office. And again, you got these really tall ceilings too. So you got those windows going all the way up there, just beautiful, letting in a bunch of natural light into this office here. And then over back here, you have a little storage closet as well, which is always nice to have in an office. I wish I had this in my office because my office just has crap everywhere, but I do a good job of not showing y'all what it really looks like in my videos. I should show you one day because it's a freaking mess in here. But anyway, coming out of this office, bottom line, I wish I had a little storage closet like that. That's all I'm trying to say. So back into this little entryway area. You're going to kind of, I'll come over here. You can see to the right, you're going to have your garage entry there on the right hand side. But we'll go over here and show you this laundry room first. So really big laundry, in my opinion. I always say like a laundry room like this is big, and I've had people comment before like that's not a big laundry room, and I'm like, it is for me because my laundry room is like half the size of that. So I guess it depends, right? To me, that's a pretty good sized laundry room. You have plenty of space for washer dryer. You still had about double the space to the left of it for, you know, mudroom area, storage, whatever you want to put there. And then you have a half bath down here on this hallway as well. So kind of basically, as we turn back around here, I can show you had your garage door entry, and then you have your laundry and half bath right there when you come in from the garage. And then going in here, I want to show you this 3-car garage. We don't really get to go into garages. So in model homes, it's always like their sales offices, but just kind of want to show you this and show you the size. So you would park your cars, and that's probably about 3 feet or so of extra space towards the back there. So if you wanted to add some storage shelves or, you know, a little shop or put your tool shed, or not tool shed, but tool stuff back there, you can do that. You got your breaker panel in here, and then you have your little rain bird. That is the sprinkler control system. So Rainbird sprinkler control systems are actually pretty cool. I believe they're all Wi-Fi too, so you can control them from your phone. So anyway, if you were to park in here in the garage, obviously you'd come in right here, kind of into this little entryway, and then you would open up here to the right into this huge kitchen. You can see how massive this island is. You got those pendant lights up there, and again, this house is literally for sale. So this exact house here is for sale. So you turn over here to the right from that kitchen area, you have your dining room. Really big dining room, so plenty of room for a big table there. Probably fit a 10 or 12 seat table there. To the left, that would be the space for your refrigerator that's empty. Then you have your KitchenAid appliances. Again, all of these homes have KitchenAid appliances. So you have your KitchenAid oven, microwave, your cooktop over here to the left. You have a 5-burner cooktop here. And again, just plenty of storage too. And then once you pass this kitchen, it opens up to these super tall ceilings here in this living room. You got those windows up there towards the top, and you can see that light beaming in, and just a ton of natural light right here in this living and kitchen area. Big island, plenty of storage under the island. You have your dishwasher there, again, KitchenAid dishwasher. And then right here, we'll open up this big walk-in pantry. So you kind of walk in here, and it actually turns over to the left here, and that's actually the stairs that go up. So this is kind of tucked underneath those stairs too. So they did a good job of utilizing that empty space to kind of make this pantry even bigger. So a lot of storage in there. Then turning back around one more time, we're going to look at this view of the kitchen. You know, if you had some bar stools right there at that island, I always say the same thing. My wife and I love entertaining. So when I look at a kitchen, living room area, that's what I think about, is having our friends over, hanging out, you know, playing cards, playing board games, whatever it might be, hanging out with the kids. You know, just watching the kids run around out there in the backyard and the back patio. Just a really great space right here in this home. Ravenna did a great job with this floor plan. And then coming back here, what I like too is you have this little hallway. So obviously you have your doors right there, that window going out showing you that covered patio. But you have this little hallway before you get into your primary bedroom. So a lot of times primaries are just like right off of the living room. Like it's literally just a door, and you go into your primary bedroom from the living room. You have a little bit of privacy because it's kind of tucked away in that hallway here. But here we are. Windows looking out there towards that backyard. You can see that tray ceiling, so you get nice tall ceilings here as well. Looks like the 8-foot doors here going into your primary bathroom. So you can see when I walked in here, I was kind of like, I wasn't sure how I felt about this one. You know, you have your standalone tub over here to the left, then you have your shower to the right. It's really just unique. It's not bad. It's just, I don't think I've ever seen a primary bathroom set up this way. So at first it was kind of like, oh, this is different, but you know, nothing terrible. And then you got a big stand-up shower here. So again, you can see I'm about 6 feet tall. So I just wanted to show you they got that shower head high enough for me where I don't got to be bending over. You know, plenty of space for me to kind of reach around, not hitting my elbows here on these shower doors or on the wall. So just kind of want to show you that again for reference. I'm 6 foot and I'm not little. I'm like 240 pounds these days. Just keep putting on weight out here in Texas, man. The food is too good. I've been trying to lose weight forever, but I can't. But anyway, just want to show you that. So if you're big like me, plenty of room in that shower. And then going over here into your primary closet. So nice big walk-in closet, and it is really just kind of an open square space here. So if you wanted to customize this in any way, you could maybe put like I've seen people do like a shelving unit down the middle, so it kind of separates it, and then you have 2 sides there in that closet. But you know, just kind of a blank slate. You can do what you want to do there. And then you have that little linen closet that I just opened up. And then coming back this way through your primary, again, you can see all those windows looking out there to the backyard. We'll come back out here, and before we go outside, we'll go ahead and go upstairs. Again, this place is huge, so even just me walking from the primary through the living room, through the kitchen, through this entryway, getting over here to the stairs, it kind of gives you an idea of how big this place is and how long it took me just to walk up here to the front of the home. But going upstairs, you can see you have that kind of spiral staircase there, and then just opens up just huge right here into this game room. So nice big game room. Again, you have those windows up here in the game room, but then when you look out over the living room area, you still have those windows up there at the top of that living room area. So you get light from there. You get light from the windows here in the game room. Just kind of really pretty setup here that they did on this floor plan. And then a lot of people ask me about these doors. So this is actually cool. You have this right off the game room, what's called a Texas attic. So you can have storage in here. Obviously you see your 2 water heaters there. So really nice having direct access to those water heaters. Like you don't have to climb through an attic that's in the ceiling and through all kinds of stuff to get in there. But just wanted to show you that. And then over here off the game room, you're going to basically have 2 separate sides. So we'll start over here on the left. You're going to have a full bathroom here next to this bedroom. So you can see this tiled shower and tub combo, single sink, little vanity area, or a little extra countertop space to the right there. And then you have the bedroom. So coming into this bedroom, you can see you got a window back there, so you get some natural light in here. And then you have a nice little closet here too. So not really a walk-in closet, more of a standard size closet here on this bedroom. It kind of just tucks over here into the right, maybe about a foot and a half. So kind of nice if you're up here. Basically in this bedroom, you have your own bathroom right here that's just outside of it. And then you have another Texas attic right off of this bedroom. So basically just more storage space if you want to use it for that. I know these, like, I kind of get super detailed on a lot of this stuff, but I'm hoping that y'all appreciate it, because this really is like, when you come and look at these homes, this is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to open up every door. We're going to go in the attic. We're going to check out everything in these homes to make sure that it's something that's going to fit well and be useful for you and your family, and y'all are going to like it. So, sometimes my videos get long, but hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to give y'all as much value as I can. But coming over here, anyway, we have the 3rd bedroom in the home. And this one's got a nice big walk-in closet, and then it shares a Jack and Jill setup bathroom with that other bedroom across there that I'll show you in a minute. So you have double sinks here, and then as we turn around, you're going to have kind of your washroom area with your shower and tub combo and toilet there. And again, you can see even windows here. So you got windows everywhere in these homes, and it's just natural light everywhere, which I want to say everyone loves. I don't think I've ever heard anyone tell me yet, I don't want natural light, I want my house to be a dungeon. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Yeah, everybody loves natural light, so having all these windows everywhere is amazing. Then you have this 4th and final bedroom in the home. Again, just kind of average size room, average size closet here, kind of tucks over here to the right, maybe, foot and a half. So not a huge room, not a massive room up here, not a big closet or anything, but still a pretty nice setup. You got these 2 bedrooms on this side with that Jack and Jill bathroom. And then we'll open up this door as well, and I'll show y'all this little storage closet just outside of these 2 bedrooms. So again, for reference, you had the big game room, you had those 2 bedrooms and the Jack and Jill setup, and then you had the other bedroom that had its own little bathroom area as well. So, really good setup there. You can have, if you have a teenager, maybe they can get the room that has its own bathroom over there. Maybe you got 2 other ones that don't mind sharing. They can have that, those other 2 bedrooms with the Jack and Jill setup. Plenty of options up there. And then obviously that big game room. So there's plenty of space to kind of run around and play and utilize that space up there. But coming out here, you got this nice big covered patio. You can see you got those lights up there, and it's already wired for a fan too. So if you want to throw an outdoor fan up there in that patio, it's already wired for it. And then a really good sized yard. So kind of just, looking back this way, from the back of this house, you can see you got a good sized yard here. Looking at that covered patio, you got those windows up there. A really beautiful home. All right, so let's get back inside and talk about the price of this exact home, right? So again, this is why I like showing you guys finished homes when they have them. Because not only do you get to see the model home, the one that's all decked out and pretty and has all the updates and stuff, this is a finished product. I'm gonna tell you exactly this house is going for. So let's spin y'all around here, get into the details on this one. So as you can see here, this is what we just walked through right here, 8256 Mount Washburn. It's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2-story, 3-car garage, 3,100 square foot home. So not a small home by any means. 3,100 is a really good sized home. It was at $695,900. They dropped it to $689,900. Between you and me, Casey, the sales rep, is who I talk to. I've known her for a little while, ever since I started doing this. We follow each other on Instagram and stuff, so we're super chill. But she's like, Rene, They're trying to move these things. That $6,000 was just a little drop that they did, but she said if you got people that are interested, bring them. They're willing to negotiate right now. We're getting to the end of the year, so a lot of these builders are trying to wheel and deal and get these things closed out before year's end, right? So keep that in mind as we're looking at not just this one, but the other houses we're gonna look at today too. So there you go, $689.9 for this exact house that we just walked through. Okay, so let's get into the details about the Highlands itself. We're gonna talk about the amenities, the things that are already built, things that are coming, the golf course, HOA, taxes, schools, all of the details if you were to choose to live here that you would wanna know about, right? So first things first, before we get into the screen record, when you come to the Highlands, they have a whole welcome center. They give you a whole packet of stuff that I have with me right now. Frequently asked questions, best thing to look at. Anywhere you go, you wanna look at this. You have the tax rate here. Tax rate is 3.32%, and then the HOA is $1,420 annually. So keep that in mind too. Being from California, from LA myself, when it comes to HOAs, you didn't run into them often. So it was weird for me coming to Houston because pretty much everywhere has an HOA, but in California, you didn't come into them often, and they were really expensive and super strict. So in my experience, being out here in Houston now, like we have an HOA in Kingwood where I live. It's pretty cheap. It's only $360 a year. And then we have trails too. So that's another like 120. So it's like 480 combined annually though. You get the bill once a year, you pay it, you're done. And in my experience, again, comparing it to California, LA, Orange County area where I lived and how strict HOAs were there, they're not really as strict here. So when I hear HOA, and again, everyone's like, I don't want HOA, I hate HOAs. I was that same way till I moved out here and realized you kind of have to be in an HOA no matter what. And it's really not that bad at all. We don't ever hear anything from the HOA, so not bad. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. If you're from California, you might understand what I'm trying to say. So anyway, we're gonna get on here, get into their website, show you the amenities and schools and all that stuff too. So again, this is just the highlands.com. So I do this all the time. You can go here, check out all this info yourself too. But as we go through here, you can see, let's go to the amenities section first. So the biggest thing, well, as you saw there, you have this man-made lake. So when you drive into the community, as you saw like at the beginning of my video, you have the nice big entryway, the big forest coming in, and then it opens up to this big man-made lake. So you can take anything that doesn't have a motor. So any motorized equipment is not allowed on the lake, but you can do paddle boards, kayaks, things like that. You can take all that stuff out there on that man-made lake. And then they are in the process of building the main amenity center. But for now, right now, you have the golf course, Highland Pines Golf Course. It's actually a really nice course too. So there is a brand new clubhouse that they just opened with the restaurant, like steakhouse. It's really, really cool. So you want to check that out when you come out here as well. There's a little shot of the outside of it, but really pretty course. And again, we're right here on the water. You got the lake. It's a really, really nice golf course if you're into golf. Discovery Cove is kind of what's being built. So that's like the big, they're gonna have a lazy river, a little water park, resort style pool area also. Let me see if there's a picture. I don't know why I have to do this. The Highlands amenity. Let's go to images and see if we can find that picture. Here we go. So here's a picture of it. Oh, cool. It takes us right back to the website. So I'm dumb for not finding it. But this is kind of what they're building. So there's already pickleball courts, tennis courts. They're already done with that. And then they're in the process of building this big resort style pool area. And then sort of like separate from that, there's another pool area that's going to have slides and a big lazy river going around it too. And then like your main like clubhouse amenity center right here in the middle. And then they're gonna have this big grass area open for events and things like that that they're gonna be putting on for the community. So all of that is set to be open next year in 2025. So depending on when you're watching this, right now it's 24, but we're in the end of 24. So it's all set to be done in 2025. Super nice too. So when you come, I'm telling you, when you come to this community, I wish I could do more in these videos to really show you and give you the feel of what it's like here. Again, one of my favorite neighborhoods that's being built, and it's being built by Caldwell Communities, which is a really, really highly rated developer too. So anyway, Coming in over here, okay, so the Hideaway is actually, they have their own 55 and up section here in the Highlands too, and that section has their own amenities. So you actually have your own clubhouse, your own pickleball, bocce ball, outdoor patio there. The clubhouse isn't complete yet. It's gonna be done next year also, I believe, but kind of cool that they have this whole section set up there, and I actually have another video on that as well. So I'll post a link to that video too, so if you're interested in the 55 and up section here at the Highlands, you can check out that video. Another cool thing about the Highlands too is there's actually an event and like lifestyle coordinator. So if you come right here, again, we're just on their website. So this is the lifestyle coordinator. So she plans all of the events for the community. So if there's markets or there's just like food truck party kind of things and all that stuff that's going on, movie nights and everything the community is doing, it's planned right here by Claudia. So super cool. You have a schedule, they put it out, you're being on an email blast for the community. You can see what's going on in the community all the time. So kind of cool that they add that in there, just like an extra feature of living in their community, getting everybody together, because obviously it's all new people, right? New development, new people coming from all over the place. They're really trying to get people together, get friendships going, get kids meeting. Kids are going to be in the same schools and stuff. So kind of get that really family, community sort of culture established right here in the Highlands. So it's pretty cool. But speaking of schools, we'll go over here to education and we'll check out the schools really quick. So you can see A+ schools. There's actually going to be, let me see if I can find another map here. So there's going to be a school on site. Let me go back right here and I'll show you exactly where it's at. Boom, right there. So it's already on the map. So they broke ground on the school last year. It's going up right now. It's going to be open for fall of 2025. So you're going to have an elementary school right here on site. And another cool thing to note that I didn't say before, the Highlands actually owns a lot of this property up here on this north side of 99. So once they're done developing this south side of 99 where everything's at right now, they're going to start developing this side as well. So this is a massive, massive community that they're building. You're going to have an elementary school down here, and they're already clearing out the land. This is all just kind of forest right now, but they're already clearing out the land for the middle school. So you're going to have an elementary school and a middle school eventually on site. So really, really nice to have it so close, literally right in your neighborhood here at the Highlands. So going back over here, again, we're back at their website on the education tab here. You have Porter High, which is a really nice high school. The football field's amazing. Everything about it. They have right there behind Valley Ranch Town Center, there's a big like aquatic center. My kids do swim, so there's an indoor, I always forget what they're called. Starts with the N. I can't remember what it's called. Natatorium. There's the natatorium there. That's where they do a lot of their swim meets and stuff. And then just behind the natatorium, it's kind of cool because there's like a big thing that overlooks down into the football stadium. And then you have like Valley Ranch Town Center behind it. So a lot of money goes into these football stadiums and football programs out here in Texas. I'm sure you've heard of it before, but anyway, here's kind of a little rendering of Highlands Elementary that they're building. And then your three schools, you're gonna have Robert Crippen Elementary, you're gonna have White Oak Middle School, and then you're gonna have Porter High School. So if we go over here, so this is niche.com. Again, I'm not allowed to like steer people or tell you this is great, this is not, this is bad, blah, blah, blah. So what I do is just give you the information, right? Niche.com is a great resource to look up schools, areas, pretty much anything you wanna know about anywhere. Just look it up on niche.com. Pulls up grades, scores, reviews, all kinds of stuff. So you can see right here, this is Zone 2 New Caney ISD. It's a B+ overall grade. You have number 4 best schools in Montgomery County. Another thing to note too, the Highlands is Montgomery County. So Houston in general, like your main part of Houston is Harris County. You go north, you get into Montgomery County. This is all Zone 2 Montgomery County. So again, right here, again, B+ overall grade. We'll kind of check out this full report card. B- academics, A- teachers, A- clubs and activities, B sports, B- resource and facility, A- in diversity, A- college prep, A administration, B- in food. So actually pretty good ratings here for New Caney ISD with the B+ overall. Then a few more rankings here, 187 of 896 most diverse schools in Texas, school districts in Texas, best places to teach, 217 out of 912. districts with the best teachers, 253 out of 896. And then this is kind of a cool little map here. So whether you're looking at the Highlands or you're looking in Cypress or Katy or Kingwood or, you know, wherever, Sugarland, go on here and search the, search the school district and pull up this map and you'll see exactly. So like I showed you, the Highlands is right here, this little community. Like we already talked about, they're building the new elementary school right here on site. But for now, the elementary school is right here, which is Robert Crippen, which is rated at a C plus according to niche.com. But mind you, you're gonna have a brand new school right here on site, and middle school eventually too. They're already clearing land. They told me that was gonna be done next year. In my opinion, they literally just cleared the trees, so it's just dirt. I don't see an entire school and all infrastructure and everything going up within a year, right before August of next year. So I would, truthfully, I'd anticipate that maybe 2026 for the middle school. But anyway, you got Robert Crippen here. Then over here, we have New Caney High here. You got Porter High, which is where you're zoned to. And then down here is White Oak Middle School. So those are the schools, as we said, Robert Crippen, White Oak, and Porter High. So you had Robert Crippen at C+, Porter High at a B, and then you had White Oak at a B- down here. So again, just look at this map, pull it up, and you'll be able to see like all the schools that you're zoned to and then how close or how far they are to where you want to live too. So you can see Porter High, not far at all. Like I said, you can come out here on Cumberland, go down 13, 14, and then boom, you're right there at Porter High. And then you're going to have your elementary on site on this side, and then just on the other side of 99, you're going to have your middle school. And there's actually a road, this road right here coming into the community. It's going to open up into this side of the community once they start developing that side. So you don't have to take 99 and come all the way over here. You're just going to go under the freeway and into the community over here on this side. And then just real quick before we go, you can see right here on the website, if you go to location, there's actually an interactive map. So you can see right here where the Highlands is, and then all of this stuff that's nearby. I kind of showed you the Woodlands, the airport, downtown, sort of like, you know, Valley Ranch Town Center, everything you'd be wanting to do. But if you wanted to dig deeper into all of that, just come on their website. You can see right here and you can click on all this stuff, see exactly where it is, how far it's going to take you to get there, all your shopping, dining, entertainment, everything you need right here on this little map too. And then they have their own little kind of favorite places that they've named. You can check that out. But anyway, that's basically it for this part. We're going to go ahead and jump into this last home. And again, this is a finalized, complete home that could be purchased right now. It's ready to go, pretty much done. So keep that in mind as you're going through here. Again, there's no, it's not staged, any of that. It's literally what a home is going to look like if you were to build one, or you were to purchase an inventory home. You'll walk in, it's going to look just like this. It's going to be the price that I show you too. So let's go ahead, check out that last home. If you haven't already, hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. And again, any questions, put them in the comments. Whatever you have to say, just ask me, and I go through there pretty much every day, and I try to make sure I'm responding to everybody and getting y'all more information that I might have missed during this video. Obviously, I can't do everything, so if you think of something that I'm not thinking of, put it in there. I'll let you know the answer. So again, appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and check out this last house. All right, guys, so here we are. This is a single story home. And again, just like that second one we looked at, this is a finished, complete, ready to be sold house. It's 8247 Mount Washburn Lane. Just kind of want to show you the street so you can kind of get an idea of what it feels like living on this street. You can see all the trees in the background too. Really pretty community. This one's a 4-bed, 3-bath, single story. As I said, it's actually got a 3.5 car garage. So I'm going to go in there and show you what a 3.5 car garage looks like. And it's just under 2,500 square feet. So I'm going to get into the details on pricing and all that as soon as we're done walking through it. But you can see coming in here, you have that high ceiling. And then just to the left, you're going to have your office space. So you can see the little bay windows over there. And then you have high ceilings. So again, on single stories, just like in that model home, since there's no second story above, you don't need a subfloor. Usually you're going to have these really tall ceilings here. So those doors are like 8-foot doors. So you can figure that ceiling there was probably about 12 or 13-foot ceilings. And then coming out of the office, you have just like a little coat closet here in your entryway. And then as we turn around and walk through this entryway a little bit more. To the right, you're going to have your laundry room and your garage entry. So that door to the right there is your garage entry. You can see you have your dryer all the way on the right, your washer just to the left underneath those cabinets, and you still have some space over here on the left hand side. So if you wanted to put a deep freezer or refrigerator or something, or just more storage space, you have plenty of space right there to add that. And let's go ahead and check out this 3.5 car garage just so you can see what that looks like. So this is normally what would be considered a 3-car tandem, but there's also that little half space too. So when you come in, it kind of just looks like a 2-car garage with this little space here, but as we turn around, you can see the tandem 3rd car space back here in the back. So that's just your attic space right there that I'm pointing to, just to show you would access your attic right there. But basically you have your 3rd car space over here in the back, you have your 2 cars that would go up here in the front, and then you have this half area over here on the left hand side. So you can see, and they put a window in there too, which again, just kind of thoughtful, just giving you some light right here in your garage. You have your Rainbird irrigation system controls right here. And again, your electrical panels in the garage. That's one thing a lot of people don't think about, and I always bring it up. Having the electrical panel in the garage is really nice, because if there's a storm or a power outage or something going on, you don't have to go out in the storm to try to mess with your electrical panel like I do at my house, because mine is outside, so it sucks. So that's why I always, whenever I see them in the garage, I'm like, oh man, that's great. I wish mine was in the garage. But anyway, coming back in here to the left, and we're still in this entryway. We're not even in like the main part of the house yet. For reference, to the left there, you're gonna have a bedroom, another bedroom here to the right, and then a full bathroom that these 2 bedrooms share. So coming into this first bedroom here, again, these are going to be pretty standard size rooms. You could probably fit, I would say, a queen size bed in here, room for some side tables and a dresser, a TV, kind of your basic necessities in a bedroom. And then you have a little standard size closet here as well. And then going down this little hallway, you're going to have your 2nd bedroom up here. This one, honestly, it felt a little awkward. You can see that wall straight ahead, how it kind of like cuts in to the right instead of being squared. So when I was in this room, again, just being honest with y'all, it kind of felt awkward to me. So I was like, I don't know where you would put the bed or where you'd put the furniture. It felt a little bit weird. So just pointing that out to y'all if you're watching this and you're considering a home like this, just making sure y'all are kind of looking at all the details like I do when I walk through these homes. But anyway, coming over here, you have your shared bathroom area, single sink, nice shower tub combo. And then in the same little hallway in between these 2 rooms, you have this little linen closet / storage closet there. And as we continue down this hallway, for reference, again, you have the front door, the office over there to the right. You had laundry, garage entry there to the left. You had those 2 bedrooms and bathroom that we just looked at right here on the right hand side. And then just behind me, you have another bedroom before we get over there into your main living, kitchen, dining, primary, all of that in the back of the home. So coming into this 3rd bedroom, this one's actually pretty nice. It's a really good size. You can see you got a better shape, obviously, because it's more rectangular, more square. You got a nice big walk-in closet. And then the best part is it has its own ensuite. So this really is kind of like a secondary master, secondary primary. I don't know what people are supposed to say these days, but whatever. It is what it is. Secondary master. You have your sink here. Nice big stand-up shower. So a really great floor plan here. Again, this one was a 4-bed, just under 2,500 square feet. So you saw you had those 2 bedrooms up there in the front with the shared bath. And then going over this way, we'll finally get into your living room. So a nice little fireplace there. All the windows, that whole back is just all windows looking out there to the patio and the backyard. Huge island right here. And again, you're gonna have the same KitchenAid appliances in this home as you did in the other one. So you got that 5-burner KitchenAid cooktop there. Plenty of storage underneath, plenty of storage overhead. You have your KitchenAid oven and microwave. Excuse me. And then opening up this pantry, nice big walk-in pantry, goes up pretty high. I don't even think I could have reached that top shelf in there, so you probably need a little step stool to get up to that top shelf. That right there behind me was just where your refrigerator would go. And then again, you have this nice big island, some nice pendant lights over the island, the sunken sink when it doesn't have it. I like when the sinks don't have the divider. I hate those dividers where you have like two sides of the sink. Maybe it's just me, but I prefer having it just open. You can fit more in there and just kind of clean everything all at once and then throw it in the dishwasher. Then you have your little dining space over here where I'm standing at now. And then again, coming back this way, all those windows from the dining room looking out to the covered patio. And then you have your, if you're in here in your living room, you can see out there to the covered patio, the backyard. You got your fireplace here to the right. And then just looking back this way and show you real quick that entryway. You can see from here just how wide that entryway is too. So when you come in, even though it's a single story and it's 2,500 square feet, which might sound like a small house, it actually is pretty big. It feels really big. They did a great job with the floor plan. Then coming over here into your primary, you can see again, you have all of those windows that look out towards the covered patio there, and then that one to the right that looks to the backyard, and then into your primary ensuite. So you have your double sinks here to the right, and then this is kind of your more standard setup or what you would normally see. You have your standalone shower to the left there. You have your or I meant to say stand-up shower, and then your standalone tub to the right of that. So again, just an idea. Let me get in here and zoom in. You can kind of see the shower. I'm about 6 feet tall, so you got about a 7 foot, maybe 6.5 foot shower head there. You can see I got a little bit of space to kind of move around. I wouldn't really be hitting my elbows and shoulders and everything inside of this shower either. So plenty of space in there for the average sized person, which I am not average sized. Then coming over here into your closet. So again, this is a standard closet, which is super nice. You have those shelves there to the left, your regular shelves overhead with the rods. You can always upgrade those two on if you were to build a home, right? As I said, this one's done, completely done, ready to be sold. So if you were to build one, you can kind of upgrade things as you wish, but just showing you one that's already done. The builders have already built. Their people put all this together. It's a pretty nice home too. And then the backyard here, again, the Highlands is known for the nature. So you're going to have all these big trees everywhere. You have your trails throughout the community. Everything that this place is over here. This is actually a good sized lot. So that's kind of what I'm showing you right here. You have your little backyard here, but then you have probably about, I would say, 12 to 15 feet on that one side of the home. And then coming across this way, you have another side yard, which is pretty good. That's probably another, I would say, 8 to 10 feet on this side. Normally, you're only going to have about maybe 5 or 6 feet on either side. All right, so let's get in here and see how much this house is going for. I can tell you right now, under 600 for this thing, and hopefully with some negotiating. If one of y'all was interested, maybe even a little bit further down than that, but let me flip you all around here and show you everything about this house. So this is the one we just walked through right now. 8247 Mount Washburn, 4-bed, 3-bath, single story, 3.5 car garage, 2464 square feet. You can see they dropped it from $595,900 to $593,900, so they dropped it $2,000. Also wanted to show you, these are the two that we just walked through. They got two more. Another one that's 2406 square feet. That one's priced at $589,900. Another one that's 2349 square feet at $579,900. So like I said, let me flip y'all back around here. So this exact house that we just walked through, this mic is getting stuck in my beard. $593,900. Again, like I said, when I was talking to Casey earlier, she's the sales rep with Rene. She said they're trying to get these things moved. They're working on deals right now, so maybe even get that thing as far close to $550 as possible is what I would try to do anyway. But however, as it stands right now, they're asking $593,900 for this house. All right, guys, so before you go, check out this video right here. So if you like the Highlands, you like kind of the vibe of this community, there's another community with very affordable homes and the same kind of concept. So you got the pool, the splash pad, all the amenities, everything that you're going to get with the master plan community, but it's not crazy expensive, right? So these are actually going to be starting in like 200 to 400 and 500 range. So beautiful community, close to the woodlands, very similar vibe. Check that one out before you go. But as always, I appreciate you guys. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.